if you only have a few minutes to do yoga, what should you do? Or what could you do? Now, like I said, there's 2 or 3, I don't remember if it's 2 or 3,000 different poses. You can't possibly do them all. And so what my suggestion is, find some, just test a few of them, and see which ones make you feel golden after you do them. I know for sure, I have like 8 or 10 that I do in the mornings, right before I meditate. And as soon as I do those, my body is like, I don't need coffee, I don't need anything. It's like, I am wide awake, able to focus. I start into my meditation 10 minutes later, 15 minutes later. And I know balance has happened. I just know for sure. Balance is there. At all levels, the thinking level, the energy level, and the physiological level, it just, boom, you're there. And so my days just kind of, and we don't do yoga. This is the other thing that drives me bananas, as I've been watching for 30 years, this kind of unroll. We don't do yoga for the sake of doing yoga. And I don't care if you do, but I don't. I do yoga so that I can do everything else better, so that my day goes better. So I'm awake, balanced, alert, feeling good throughout the whole day. The yoga is a tool. Remember that saw sharpening metaphor that we talked about earlier? We sharpen the saw so that we can cut down the tree more easily. That's what yoga, that's what meditation is designed to do, is make it so that we're sharpened so that everything else we do better. Now, if you want to go and do yoga for its own sake, fine, I don't care. I don't care. That's wonderful. But for the purpose of where I like to focus, it's a means to an end. It's not the end. And when you do it, you have marvelous things take place. That I remember talking to one of my friends who really is, her whole world was yoga. And she really had studied it thoroughly. I think she had made it her profession. I mean, she was a yoga therapist, she called herself. But she'd really studied yoga a lot, and I said, I don't have much time, and that seems to be the case for me almost all the time, is I don't have much time. I can't go to a class for an hour and a half all the time, but I can do 10 minutes. So if I only have 10 minutes, what would I do? She said, oh, well, here's the 3 poses I would suggest that do give you the most bang for your buck. So I want to show you the first one. Now, when we do yoga, usually you do it either just whatever you do, don't wear shoes for yoga. You can wear socks, you can wear bare feet. Wear bare feet. But don't do yoga in shoes. First rule of yoga, there's not many rules out there, but the rules that I have, the first rule is, it's bumpy. No matter what, do not hurt yourself. Don't do things that your body's not letting you do today. And it's different every single day. Some days you'll be super flexible and be able to move your joints through an entire range of motion, and other days not so much. Don't hurt yourself. So don't push yourself more than your body is letting you today. And that, again, that changes day to day. Second thing is, don't look around and go, man, I wish I could do what she's doing. And there will be half the people in here, and they're all female, who will be able to do things that none of us guys can do ever. And you go, way to go, I ain't doing that. And you're okay with that, all right? So don't look around, just go to where you can. And then the third rule is just don't take it seriously. You know, it should be as enjoyable as possible through it all. the 3 poses, the first pose is actually, it's a series of poses. They call it, the name that it's given is the sun salute or sun salutation or salutation to the sun. I've heard it, seen it all different kinds of ways. There's no right version of it as far as what it's called. And there's a lot of variations to the sun salute. I'm going to walk you through first the most simple version of it, and then we'll add a little bit. The cool thing about yoga is you can do it if you've never done it ever before, and there's variations of it where you could do it if you're a ballerina, gymnast, super whatever, yogini. You can change each pose so that it fits your level of flexibility, strength, and balance. And that's what we work on at a physical level, is those 3 things: flexibility, strength, and balance. Okay? So the sun salute is really great. But we need to, everyone stand up. And it's actually a series of poses.